This episode was previously recorded in front of an imaginary studio audience.
Time for Fun Knife Friday!
Hello, you knife chatters out there. Your old pal Skip the Show back at you again. It's going to be another Fun Knife Friday, but before I get started on that, I got to tell you about an experience I had last weekend. And it was a ball. It was the most fun I've had in a long time. Should have been going to them a long time ago, really. But I always thought they were kind of hokey. But my nephew, he comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, Uncle, how about coming out to the Shoot to Kill paintball arcade with me this weekend?" And I say, "Sure, what the heck. I've heard about them. You're always talking about them. Yeah, I guess I'll go with you." And so I go out there with my nephew and having a ball. It's a lot of fun. Man, I had never thought I'd have that much fun again. It's like I was 20 years old all over again. And boy, was I aching the next day because I'm nowhere near 20 years old. But anyway, I was just having a great time out there, just shooting to kill. Got my paintball gun, I'm shooting everybody and everything else. And the idea was to go capture the enemy's flag. And well, I was doing great. I was advancing, getting up there, and then I ran out of ammunition or my gun jammed or something. Anyway, I couldn't shoot anymore. And I was like 20 feet away from the flag and the excitement was just all over me. So what else could you do? I just pulled out my Bowie knife and I just jumped up and I said, "Death before dishonor! I'm going to cut out your livers and eat them!" And I just started running at them and he just broke and ran like a bunch of school kids. And I was like, wow, this is cool. And I just walked up and snatched the flag. But, well, long story short, I can't go back to the Shoot to Kill arcade anymore. And I had to give back the flag. Apparently I broke a rule or something. But, I mean, I should have known better. I mean, I've heard it how many times. Never bring a knife to a gunfight. But I brought a knife to a gunfight. So, unless you want to get barred for life, don't bring a knife to the Shoot to Kill paintball arcade. Anyway, it was still a blast. And well, let's get ready for this week's Fun Knife Friday. But first, the message from our sponsor. Do we have a message from our sponsor?
And now, without further ado, we return to Skip the Show's Fun Knife Friday!
Alright, back again, huh? Thought you might have left me. But no, got a great Fun Knife Friday coming up. Well, actually, I got a Fun Knife weekend coming up, but it's going to start on Friday. And that's because we're having a pig roast at the Volcano Club. And I decided, what the heck? Let's break out a really fun carving knife for the pig roast. Now, I know it doesn't look like the proper carving knife for a pig roast, but you know what? Wilbur's got an apple in his mouth, so he can't complain about it anyway. Matter of fact, on first glance, it doesn't even look like a carving knife. Look at that. A nice little fish just floating along, got his fins in there and everything else. But if you pop him open in the middle and open him up, you got a carving knife on one end and a carving fork on the other. Is that not awesome? And that's a nice big old knife. Maybe if I'd have brought this to the arcade, they might have not noticed. I don't know. Anyway, stabby and slicey all at the same time. Look at that. Get that right in there. Cut that piggy all up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now this one's a really nice one. It's like I said, it looks like a fish. Got a nice long blade, about a 7-8 inch blade on there. This is from India. Made in India. Nice and solid. And you see how that goes? Look at that. You got one slot here and one slot here, and you just line them up, and just, I would always make sure you line up the pokey points and make sure they're in there before you decide to go like wham and slam them all closed. And then it's got a little couple feet down here so you can actually display it there on the counter and everything. Really fun. And stabby and pokey. Stabby and pokey. A nice carving knife that looks like a fishy that was made in India. So, come on. Or death before dishonor. Yeah. I don't know. Either way, had a fun weekend, even if I am banned for life. I don't think I'll be banned for life from the piggy roast with this one, though. Whatever. Go out there and have fun with your knives this Friday. And that's the key to life. Fun Knife Friday. Skip out. There you have it, Knife Chatter. Another Fun Knife Friday in the books. Remember, if your knife's not fun, you're doing it wrong. Skip out.
If your knife's not fun, you're doing it wrong, and Skip Out are registered trademarks of Skip the Show Enterprises. This has been a Cat Production presentation. All rights reserved.